How Arteta let go of all Arsenal's 2020 FA Cup winners for pennies. Arsenal's journey since their 2020 FA Cup victory has been nothing short of a roller coaster ride. Under the leadership of Mikel Arteta, the club has seen a significant transformation, which includes the departure of several key players who featured in that memorable final. In this article, we'll delve into Arteta's strategy and the impact it has had on the squad. A new era begins. One of the most notable departures was Emiliano Martinez, the goalkeeper, who played a pivotal role in the 2020 FA Cup triumph. His emotional journey from promising backup to a stand-up performer tugged at the heartstrings of Arsenal fans. However, despite his desire to stay, Arteta had different plans. He aimed to foster competition between goalkeepers, which led to Martinez's departure to Aston Villa for a substantial £20 million. Another player who bid farewell was Ainsley Maitland-Niles, who shone as a left-back in the final. His versatility was a valuable asset, but his reluctance to embrace a consistent position hindered his progress. Wolves came calling with a £20 million offer, but Maitland-Niles' career took a winding path through various loan spells before landing at Lyon. Hector Bellerin, a player once touted as a future Arsenal captain, faced an injury setback that raised concerns about his pace. Arteta showed patience initially, but a loan spell at Real Betis indicated his willingness to offload Bellerin. It was a bittersweet departure for a player who had spent over a decade at the club, making 239 appearances and winning 3 FA Cup medals. Kieran Tierney, on the other hand, remained on the Arsenal roster, but was sent on loan to Real Sociedad. His injuries had raised questions about his reliability, although his defensive prowess was undeniable. Letting him go on loan might prove to be a decision Arteta regrets in the future. David Luiz, a seasoned defender, made a significant impact during his 2 years at Arsenal. He played a crucial role in the FA Cup semi-final and final victories. Despite his defensive lapses, his ability to pick passes was vital to Arteta's tactics. However, both parties agreed that it was time to part ways, and Luiz's journey continued elsewhere. Rob Holding, a standout performer in FA Cup finals, appeared to have a bright future under Arteta's guidance. However, the signings of Ben White and William Saliba pushed him down the pecking order. Crystal Palace secured his services for a meager £4 million, highlighting Arsenal's history of selling fringe players. Granit Xhaka's Arsenal journey was filled with ups and downs, including a moment when he threw down the captain's armband. However, a tactical shift under Arteta saw Xhaka's resurgence, and he became a leader in the dressing room. Despite the rocky history, his departure for £17 million left some fans wishing he had stayed. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's contract saga drew parallels with the Mesut Ozil situation. Arsenal allowed their star player to run down his contract, leading to his eventual departure to Barcelona. It was a costly decision that left a void in the team and impacted their top 4 aspirations. Alexander Lacazette, Aubameyang's strike partner and close friend, was also allowed to enter the final months of his contract. While he displayed immense work ethic, relying on a player who had one foot out the door proved costly as Arsenal missed out on the Champions League. Nicolas Pepe's journey at Arsenal has been a perplexing one. Despite his potential, Arteta seemed unwilling to boost his confidence. Even when other attacking options struggled, Pepe struggled to earn a starting spot. His departure on a free transfer to Trabzonspor raised eyebrows, considering his occasional flashes of brilliance. The transfer balance sheet. One striking aspect of Arteta's reign is the financial aspect of player sales. Arsenal's financial recovery from selling the 2020 FA Cup winning squad has been less than stellar. In total, the club recouped less than £50 million for a team that had tasted glory just a few years ago. This raises questions about Arteta's ability to maximize player value in a market where transfer fees continue to rise. Was there potential to secure better deals for departing players, or were they simply surplus to requirements? A message to the dressing room. One overlooked aspect of Arteta's approach is the message it sends to the dressing room. The departures of key players, some of whom were influential on and off the pitch, demonstrate Arteta's commitment to his vision. It sends a clear message that the manager and the club prioritize their philosophy over individual reputations. The departures also serve as a reminder that Arsenal's hierarchy is willing to back their manager's decisions, even if it means letting go of fan favorites. This unwavering support could play a crucial role in shaping the future of the club.